as we start the group stages back in action, ONIC PH dons their Popol and Koopa, one of their favorite picks, and one of their successful picks as well. And they combo it up with the Ling, also very comfortable with it, the Cho. Now on the side of Team Cyanide, it's Louis, Esmeralda as well as the Jawhead.
Yeah, this is looking like a pretty standard pickup here for ONIC PH. Looking really stable here on the side of TCN.
Yeah.
I would like
Your team is
to see a Basha. I was just about to say that.
Okay.
And they did manage to pick it up. I'm going to be resorting to an export in the Forza here. It feels like it's a good pickup here, especially if you're going to be considering the fact that it has to be Ling diving in after a huge load of AoE explodes in the face of TCN.
Yeah, and with the Farsa X Borg, it looks like a very good, I'd say this holistic draft coming out from ONIC PH. You can see there's a lot of team fight, a lot of objectives as well. Also a very good early game. There's a little bit of insurance in the late game. You see all of it. Now it's Team Cyanide closing it up with a Yi Shin. So that's one thing that we kind of expected to have in the meta, to see the rise of Yi Shin. We don't know if it is going to be effective in this draft, because I feel that it might not cut it when it comes to the Ling. Ling, I'd say, is the far superior core in this, comparing the Ling and the Yi Shin. But maybe we can be proved wrong in this game number 2, Mr. Nomad.
Yeah, Yi Shin
Totally dependent on our players. You can see now in game number 1 of this best 3 series, ONIC PH with the Ling. What could we expect from Wise? Is he actually a good Ling from what you have noticed, Mr. Nomad?
Ling is a good Wise. That's what I'm going to say. No, and I'm not mixing up my words there. Ling is a good Wise. Wise comes out on top more often than not because of this D-Lar and D-Lar and Oh My Venus protection, more than likely. Most of the time, whenever he picks up the Ling, or even for any other core for that matter, as long as your core is properly protected, you can make damn sure that you will be able to have a good time with your team in terms of just being able to secure the early lead and the early kills.
Yeah. See, Wise now is gonna have to clear the minion wave in the middle as they're working as well around this orange buff. The help of Oh My Venus, the support. Wise is just gonna go here and collect the bounty that he needs onto this orange buff. And so far so good for both of the cores that we have, as Ken well. And if you look at the EXP, it's pretty even for both teams. And I expect that ONIC PH should be having the better time when it comes to EXP with this Ling, Retribution Ling, I mean.
Should
be the case.
But there is still the looming threat of Ken on this Yi Shin, who should also be able to dish out a crazy amount of damage, but you know, that's already the first blood going on to Wise. Good kill onto Crazy.
That was massive, and that was a well-coordinated fight. They went to the bush, waited for the right moment for the flicker into the slow or the control from Jay, the stun. They found the Louis overstepping his bounds, and just right amount of dashes from Wise, he's able to get that kill. And definitely a big advantage coming in from Wise with the Bounty Hunter getting the first blood. That's a lot of gold that will be in favor of ONIC PH. Nevertheless, TCN Alpha, they aren't really falling that heavily. As you can see, it's almost even when it comes to the gold.
Even Stevens, as that old show was, and Sofu is gonna go down by the hands of Iaknu. Slowly making sure that the lead is relatively in favor of ONIC PH. They will be able to secure a lot more buffs here. Yeah. As 7 seconds until the next possible objective by ONIC PH here.
You can notice that they are trying to give the kill onto the thing. It comes the way of the dragon bottom lane. Want to go for Ninja, but Ninja actually survives that But the retaliation from ONIC PH is there. It's all about the kill in the end. And I dare say Ninja was baited in that fact.
Man, we used to talk about ONIC being the kings of rotations.
Yeah.
And we just saw just that. Dilar almost fell down by the hands of Ninja. Almost. Quick timing on the rotating by Omi Venus and J2 in order to secure the kill. And potentially securing the turtle. Yes, the retribution was up for Wise. He'll be able to take that top lane. Iaknu in a scuffle against Sofu. Not much happening there. But the Lord, not the Lord, the turtle's going to be spawning on the top side. That is going to be the viable objective here for both of these teams. And they need to start pushing in, start pushing up the waves in the mid lane as Wise secures another kill onto Ninja and this bottom lane as well.
Yeah, what a nice dive in there. It seems like they are transferring into the middle where the Lui is. They found him already, and they will try to burst him down. The Flicker gonna be committed just to run away. The Farsa gonna be taken out by the Yi Shin, dashing away. In all fairness, they'll be able to get out despite a good rotation there from ONIC PH.
Man, 4-1, already a 2,000 gold lead by ONIC PH in 5 minutes of the game. It could have been a lot better for ONIC PH, and as I say that, that's going to be a big fight over the top side as Feeder Troll almost goes down. Last Insanity chips out a lot of HP from Sofu, and Wise takes down the kill.
No way.
He's gonna go for Ken's gonna go down. Crazy's gonna be next here in line. Wise is uncontrollable, and I like how they're gonna start following through here with another kill onto Feed or Troll, and he is gonna go down.
And even giving it to the Wise. That's the link, 5-0-2. You know that's not gonna be a good sign at all for the overall of TCN Alpha. Ethan Chin is kind of struggling, 1 death and 1 kill only. He's at 3,000 gold only, while the Ling is already up by 4k. That means that he is going to be an item ahead in just a few seconds. He's going to get his first item, which is probably the Endless Battle, and that's going to be spelling doom for the Yi Shin in the next coming minutes. Turtle is going to be the next objective now, Nomad. Let's see how it goes.
It's going to be the turtle secured by ONIC PH, no doubt. I like what Dilar is doing there over the bottom lane, just cutting the waves and buying a lot of time for his team. Managed to go for the wave, the Dragon onto Ninja. Unfortunately, he's not going to be surviving that, but that's going to be buying enough time for the rest of ONIC PH to join up on the fight here. Ken's going to go down by the hands of Wise. Ninja low on HP as well. Sofu's going to be here for the Falling Star. Moon gets the ejection onto Oh My Venus on towards the turret. Saves his life. Unfortunately, that was a bad move by that Jawhead.
It looked promising because he ejected that Papalingupa onto the base. Oh, sorry, onto the turret, which would have made a lot of damage, but because of the flicker, the right angle to go for the flicker, Oh My Venus was safe. And now Wise is going to be able to take the top lane turret. Middle we go. It seems like the Papalingupa and the Farsa are making their move in the middle. You know what, Nomad? I could have said that a double support setup coming out from ONIC PH is not advisable, but it seems to me that they're making it work by bursting their opponents down so easily. As I say this, Wise jumping in, Tempest of Blaze is there, nice flicker away, but the Papalingupa tries to go for Crazy. Crazy is gonna get out, and in comes the ejector. Can they punish the wolf? Yes, they can. Not, they cannot.
And they're backing off. Dilar secures the bottom lane turret. Koopa is out. So it's just gonna take 3 seconds for him to go back into the fight, regardless. But I gotta commend the way that ONIC PH has been playing this. At any given point in time, they can Dilar and Oh My Venus could have secured the kill instead of Wise, but I like the trigger discipline in order for them to have Wise pop off. And speaking of popping off, Jay manages to secure that kill. Wise gonna go for the fighting, finally gonna get shut down by Ninja. That was a heavy investment by the rest of TCN as bodies fall down, and they're gonna be paying the price for that.
Definitely paying the price. They got a very big bounty, but they've lost everyone, and they'll even lose the inhibitor up top. And that is where you argue, was it worth it? Maybe for a small amount of time, yes. But the fact that they've lost 4 members, a turret up top, 2 turrets in the middle, that's when you say it isn't worth it at all. No more other turrets available now for TCN Alpha, and ONIC PH are so happy taking all of them out.
Oh man.
Not looking good, no,
Oh,
Mr.
really?
Noman.
This is not a type of game you want to show ONIC PH. Because
right.
they will just stomp all over you with the out rotates and the out maneuvers.
Very nice maneuvers coming out from ONIC PH from the start until the end. I think that they are more coordinated when the way they communicate with each other. Because the way I say that, even when I'm not able to hear them like in action, is because they are showing these well-coordinated fights that can only be successful if you speak properly, if you get the proper call-outs, if you say the proper words that they're gonna go in, and the timing as well is impeccable. And that's the reason why ONIC PH are getting ahead of this game by so much.
And they are really making sure that their lead is solidified here. Securing that Lord, pushing on forward and shoving all of the lanes and depriving TCN Alpha of any buffs, any jungle minions for that matter.
Dilar gonna be greeted by the Basha, but it is Basha to be taken out. Weiss in there makes it sure. And Jay will get the kill in the end. And it's problem already in the middle. That's Koopa. Be brought back by Oh My Venus as they try to heal up. The big minion wave in here in the middle. They have to take care of this, Nomad. Unfortunately, they have all the resources to do so.
And they are poised to strike here, waiting for an opportunity for Ling to pop off. Wave the Dragon is not yet available, so not much in terms of sets. Now it is available. They're going to be playing it safe. They know for a fact that the Lord's pushing up on the top lane, and TCN Alpha is going to be focusing on that. And here comes the rotate from ONIC PH, looking for the fight here. Fire missiles and the last Insanity. They're all grouped together, and there goes the Tempest of Blades, dishing out a lot of damage. ONIC PH will wipe out House here. It's just going to be Crazy left alive. And it's safe to say that this is already the game. Game number 1 is going to go to ONIC PH.
Oh, definitely. I don't see any way for them to lose this. And there it is. Weiss onto the front lines. The rest of ONIC PH, they have taken game number 1. Victory! Quite easily after such a good start. It was